Welcome, everyone, to Trojan Conquest Live 17. Unfortunately, tonight's show is going to be a very brief one. Just a little while ago, Rick let me know he wouldn't be able to make the show tonight. And since I already put the thumbnail up, I thought I'd owe it to you guys to come on here and let you know that we are going to unable to do the show today, because I don't know if you noticed, but I do the producing as well as the show. And so there's just too much stuff going on to do it solo. But what I am going to promise you is this week I'm going to have a very special call-in show to make up for this. We can use all the information we had set up for tonight's show on that show. And I have a special guest that's going to join us for that show as well. So in the meantime, just to let you guys know, there is a lot going on, but know that Rick and I will be back next Sunday at 6. Remember, our new time is 6 o'clock. I hope it's working better for some of you guys. But tonight's show is unfortunately going to be a short one. We were going to discuss a lot, including this great, huge new commitment we have. We got a great commitment this week from an offensive lineman. We're always talking about the fact that we need to get bigger up front. We need to get bigger for the trenches. And this guy right here is just an amazing guy out of Clearwater Academy in Florida. He's Jason Zandamela. He's a 4-star interior lineman, top 100 player, the number 4 interior lineman in the country. And he committed to USC last week, bringing us briefly to number 6 in the recruiting class on 3 recruiting class. Since there aren't that many commits, it's really volatile up there in the top 5-10 area range. So you've seen USC bounce around from 6 to 7, back to 6, 8, that range. But know that this week we're going to have a bunch of big commits coming up. But this guy is a huge commit. As we said, going into the Big Ten, we're going to need these road graders. This guy is special. He's quick. He's agile. He's at guard or maybe even center prospect that can move. And if you do play him at guard, this guy is fast. He can really move. You know how that Lincoln Riley likes to do that guard tackle pull, the GT pull he does, where you pull your guard and your tackle. Having a big guy like this that's also very athletic is going to allow that play to really move and see him move up field and start hitting people. So I'm really excited to see what Jason Zandamela brings. He's pretty raw. He came and he was pretty much a rugby player when he grew up in Mozambique, but he has come to the States and he was playing in Florida, 6'3", 285. And USC was up against some pretty big hitters. I mean, he chose us over Florida State, Georgia, Miami, Oklahoma, among many others who were trying to get his services. Most recently, everyone thought he was going to Florida State, but last minute, he liked what he heard from USC and their full pitch they got. We'll go more into this during the show I have later in the week. And then remember this, you guys, buckle up. I know if you guys are on social media at USC, you're going to know that this week at USC, there are a bunch of huge commits coming up, starting with tomorrow. So almost each day, it's almost be like a present each day, like you would get during Hanukkah, right? So you're going to get a new present each day. And here we have the first one. The first one is most likely going to be Pelham tomorrow. And a lot of people do believe he's going to be coming to USC. Pelham is just a really great receiver. It's a guy to get open space. Once he gets the ball, he's really elusive, exciting. We're going to find out tomorrow if he's going to be a Trojan. Then on the next day, on Tuesday, 6/27, Marquise Gallegos. This guy is a ball hawk. He's in the secondary. He's a safety. And I had some film I could show. Sorry, I can't keep flipping back and forth. But if you guys tune in to the call-in show later this week, I will have some video of him. But if you watch just the way how intuitive he is, this guy, his break of the ball, it's almost, he must be doing his film study because he knows where the ball is going to be. So if you like a guy who's a ball hawk, knows for the ball, let's hope that on Tuesday, Marquise Gallegos joins the Trojans. The next guy is going to be on the 29th. So we're going to skip Wednesday, but on Thursday, June 29th, Draylon Miller. He's the receiver we've been hearing about from Texas. This guy also, just like Pelham, is a guy that you get the ball in his hands and in space, you might as well score 6 on the board. So keep an eye out for him, because one special thing about Draylon is the fact that when he came on his visit, he's been going on a lot of visits with another guy, another Texas guy, Anthony Smith, who is a linebacker. They've been going to all these trips together, and they've hinted, and quite frankly, I believe Draylon Miller, if I heard correctly, flat out said that they're going to go to college together. So a lot of guys say these package deals, it happens a lot. It's not a guarantee that it's actually going to happen. But the fact that you have Draylon on Thursday and then Anthony on Friday with their commitments, things could go really well. And then finally, also later in the week, you're going to have Braylon Conley. And so this week, you guys keep locked in. I'm going to follow up this a little bit later on. We do the call-in show. I'm guessing we probably do the show by Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure that you are subscribed, because if you are subscribed, you'll be able to see when we go live. This is going to be an impromptu call-in show. But if you are subscribed to the show, you will be able to hop in and see, be able to hop in and know that we're going to be on. So please hit the like button if you can today. Also subscribe, because I don't know exactly when I'm going live, but I do have the commitment of somebody that's a very special guest I'm sure you guys will all love to hear from. And then that's really it. We go a little more into detail about this guy later in the week. I think we should know. One thing you need to know about this is the fact that Taylor Tatum, the #1 running back in the country, was, after his visit to USC a couple weeks back, was absolutely all about USC. Everyone just started talking about how he's coming to USC. There's no question he'll beat USC. And then there was some jokes going on. He started getting some crystal balls while he was at Norman on a Sooners visit. The story with him is he's a 3-star athlete, track, baseball, and football. And what I've heard a lot about this week is really he's a really huge baseball guy. And just like Deuce Robinson, he plans on playing 2 sports when he comes to college. And what he's going to do has a lot to do with the baseball team. And as well as Stankiewicz is doing a great job here at USC turning around our program, the Sooners really have had it going as far as baseball is concerned. So when the news broke that he had a crystal ball when he was on the visit, I was like, wow, game over. That's it, But then as the week went on, they're starting to get some traction, the fact that he's looking and really had a great visit talking to the Oklahoma Sooner baseball coach. And it looks like his commitment is kind of wavering a little bit. Now, he didn't commit, but a lot of people had crystal balls in for him. Well, all those crystal balls flipped the other way after the visit he had in Norman. Now, it's not a given that he's going to be going to become a Sooner, but I think this week we're going to probably find out either information or hopefully hear something from him. But the longer it takes away from that visit he took when he went to Norman last weekend, now it's been a full week and we haven't heard anything. A lot of people thought he was going to commit. I mean, everyone swung all their crystal balls saying this guy is a Sooner. He loves baseball, but he didn't. And so that means something. That means that every day we don't see, I think it's Mark Culkin put it perfectly. Every day that he doesn't commit, it just lessens that feeling that the Sooners flipped him and that he's going to be a Sooner. I'm not saying one way or the other who he's going to be joining next year. But what I will say is this: every day that we wait, every day that he stays uncommitted, that makes it stronger and stronger for USC. So, Trojans, keep your fingers crossed on that one. And that's it, really, guys. We had a lot going on for the show, but unfortunately, last minute, Rick was unable to make the show. I'm very sorry for any inconvenience. 76 of you guys out there right now, appreciate all of you guys showing up. We have a very loyal audience, and I want to keep growing that audience. That's why I came on. I thought I owed it to you really quickly just to let you know, hey, Rick's not going to be able to make it today. And beyond his great input that he gives us, I rely on Rick, while I'm switching, I'm looking at the chat, I'm doing the slides, I'm doing the videos, etc. And I didn't think it'd be fair to you guys to put on a subpar performance while I'm sitting here making you guys wait while I'm switching between slides, switching between scenes, and also unable to read the chat because I'm constantly talking to you guys. So here's what I will promise you guys. Again, make sure you guys get out there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because that's the way you're going to know that we're going live. I'm going to have a special guest joining me for the call-in show this week like I normally do. But I don't know when exactly that'll be. I'm shooting for possibly Tuesday or Wednesday. So keep an eye on your subscription for your pop-up to see when we go live. But very sorry about all of you guys. Thank you for being here. But again, I can't do it on my own. So what we'll do is we'll reload. We'll do a call-in show this week, Tuesday or Thursday. Rick should be back next Sunday. Remember our new time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for being here. And I appreciate all of you guys. Fight on.